Good world, sneaker world. We are back, man, with another banging episode, man, of the Sneaker Guy Podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul, back again with my dog, Eli, man. And you know he about to say some controversial stuff, so, you know, we gotta watch out for this dude, man. So today, we're gonna have a little interesting topic, bro. We're gonna talk about, you know, camping out for sneakers, man. Like, how important it is, how iconic it is. You know, all the different things and workings of it, man. Then we're gonna get into a shoe that, a lot of people who got the original shoe is gonna be very upset that this shoe is coming back out.
Shitty.
Like I told bro, maybe Nike should play off and make it totally different, but Nike may make this shoe exactly how it originally is. It's going to be a herder. Then we're going to get into a pair of 14s that I think is, to me, the best 14s ever made. At least that's what I feel. Best 14s ever made, bro.
He killing me, man.
Trust me, y'all going to agree with me. This is going to be the best 14 ever made.
I slept on them. They're up there, but
okay. Would you say? So we're saying they're top 5 at least of all the 14s you've ever seen. Would this be top 5?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I could throw them in there. They're top 5. Yeah, I could throw them in there. But I mean, it's a strong case. You can rotate them in. I'm visualizing. We got the navy blue.
Okay.
We got the candy canes. We got the last shots. Got the green and white joints. You know,
we got a lot.
Yeah, some.
So we gonna save it for when we get into it. But
I could put the DNP pack in that. You know.
Okay, you can't put that in. I'll give you that.
Yeah, like come on now.
All right. I'm gonna say my piece when we get to that.
Come on now, man.
But we're gonna start this off, man, with, you know, people who camp out for sneakers, like how important that is. And I will say, you know, camping out for sneakers is an iconic thing in the sneaker community, bro. Like, you know, like I know back in the day, that's how you had to get your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no big, huge resale thing like we seen today. Like,
I mean, and then, you know, with the advances in technology, that prevents you from camping out. You got the raffles, the lotteries, and soaps. But a lot of stores, it's still, mom and pops.
Yeah, they still got some people that'll be out there for days.
I think the last time might have been 2014, somewhere around there, where I actually had to.
That might have been around the last time I camped out for a sneaker.
That was like it, but it was like after that, it wasn't. It's a lot of access to them, and then you got these links where you can actually find on-site, online stores where you can really cop. So it.
But I
kind of miss it.
I kind of do too. But I still think it plays a major part in sneaker culture today because, like I was telling bro, you still have a lot of people who they camp out for 2 different reasons. Either some of them are camping out to really get the shoe and wear it, and then you have some that's camping out to resell the shoe. Which that kind of helps people who live in, let's just say, smaller areas who can't get their hands on this shoe. So whatever site you're going to buy this shoe, they're getting it from the camper. That kind of plays its part at times.
And I'm not saying people don't understand how deep this shoe culture is. Like, a lot of shoes only come out like regions and coasts, like certain colorways. I was able to get a lot of shoes that wasn't released up here. They were released down south, or they were only released on the East Coast. So it's a lot of stuff that people don't know. It's just not just, oh, this shoe is readily available for everybody.
And that be the thing. Yeah, that be the hard thing. Like, so that's why I say I had to commend the camper, bro, because you out there day and night, you know, trying to figure out how to get your hand on this rare shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that plays a huge part in the sneaker culture to me. Like, you gotta top your hat to these dudes, man. Like,
and not only that, it's a lot of stuff I just started paying attention to as I traveled more. Like, I can go to Florida. I went to Florida. I remember I put in a raffle ticket for a shoe here. And then I was like, yeah, cool. After my vacation, I'll be able to get that shoe.
Yeah.
I go out there. The shoe was already released in the stores in Florida. And I'm like, wait, what? So that makes me that I understand how there's early resellers.
Yeah.
And they can put their tax on it. It just depends on where you at when this shoe is about to drop.
And I kind of with what you said. I would like to see a lot of places go back to where it's like it's first come first serve, and you camping for it. But I do understand the problems that can bring.
I think certain releases, DTLR and Snipes is doing that. Shout out to both. Only thing I don't like with Snipes is they're choosing to make people buy. You got to buy something else with
to get the shoe. Yeah, I think that's
trash.
That's right.
Like, don't make me buy no faulty ass socks that y'all
can
sell,
or maybe buy a Snipes t-shirt,
or some cleaner. Like how many pairs? Like, if I'm a consistent copper, how many pairs of socks I'm gonna need from you guys? How many pairs of shoe cleaner? How many bottles of shoe cleaner? It's only so much I can buy, and then with me being a big fella, there ain't too much shit I can buy there clothes wise anyway. So don't force me to purchase some, and that sucks for people who just saving up, a kid saving up for
just for the sneaker.
Just for the sneaker, I got just enough plus tax to get the shoe.
Because that makes me feel like, well, what if you don't got enough to get the size? Now you gonna stop me from getting the shoe then? Yeah,
it's been done. Yeah. I just recently went in there and I told them, I just wanted to see what they was going to say. I went into a location to actually get a shoe, and they told me I had to buy it. I was like, man, well, I've been here the past 3 couple weeks or whatever,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying, months or whatever, and you seen me consecutively. So I bought, so this shit is just sitting at the crib. And they was like, oh, no, you got to buy this. And if you don't buy it, you know what I'm saying, you can't get the shoe. And I was just like, all right, cool. And I went right across the hall and bought another shoe, but
because that's like blasphemy.
It's sad. So, Snipes, stop doing this shit. If you can't sell your product, man, just find a way to give it away or something.
Because that ain't the way.
That ain't cool.
But like I said, I one thing I can't say that comes out of camping, other than getting the shoe to either, like you say, wear it, sell it, or whatever you're gonna do. Honestly, you develop a lot of good friendships with camping. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I met a lot of sneaker people that I probably never would have seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you get to trade information or learn new things. Or this dude to tell you, like, nah, bro, start going to this spot for this, or go over here to get that. Like, you honestly form a brotherhood sometimes with some of the people.
I get a group chat full of Northwest Indiana resellers and collectors, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot about shoes, but they be putting me on game. You know what I'm saying? So they be dropping me off information all to size runs, how many pairs are actually being made. That was something I never really looked into, but it factors into your success of getting a shoe.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I say I respect the camper, bro, because some of these dudes who really camping, well, I'm gonna say from back in the day, they were more so, I'm trying to get this shoe to wear. This whole, really getting shoes to really sell is starting to become more of a newer thing than an older thing. So today's camper, you make it say, all right, let's put it this way. The today's camper, if you see some kids camping out, you may say 90% of them dudes are trying to sell it.
Is a reseller,
yeah. So if we go back,
you see some of the spots where they doing the camping now, they making jokers actually put their shoes on, jump and run and
what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's new to me.
You can't buy the shoe and then
I can't say that's new. I seen one time, and this is when the Powerpuff Girl dunks came out, and they made them break up the box.
Right. So you can't resell it.
So you can't resell it. So
don't make me do that neither.
Yeah. You can, especially if I'm giving you my money.
I like the box. Make me wear it. Okay. But then not even that. What if it's a gift?
Bro, I got a lot of questions. Because my theory is this. If you're making me tear up the box there, is the shoe half off? Or you still making me pay full price?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to make me rip up the box, we got to take like at least a smooth $70 off at this point.
That's like giving you your McDonald's in your hand, nigga.
Exactly. Like, I asked for it that way.
Nigga put the fries and the burger just in your hand.
You just put the quarter pounder in my hand.
And pour the pop on the top of it. Man, fuck out of here.
Yeah, you wildin' with that one. But I like I said, you can learn a lot from being in those type of environments. And like I say, if you go back, we'll just say 10, 15 years ago, most of the time when you seen somebody camping, they trying to wear these kicks. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be seen in that shoe. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say that formed a brotherhood of real sneaker lovers. Right?
And not to cut you off, but like, man, like myself, I started off hating the resellers, and then as time went on, I'm like, man, you can't beat them. You got to join them.
You do.
It started off like light. I was always going to cop mines. Friends and family always knew like he was going to go get his, so they would throw me they bread plus a little gas money or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it started right there, and then it moved on to when I'm going to go get mine. If I couldn't get my shoe size, I'm buying whatever I can get, and I'm hoping for a trade out. Or if I couldn't trade out, I was gonna sell to get my size. So it started out like that. But
and like I said, I cut you off. I was the same way at first when it was happening. I'm like, man, these resellers messing the game up. But you gotta look, because a lot of these dudes who are resellers, some of them are campers as well. So now they're doing two jobs. If this guy is sitting out here for 3 to 4 days to get, let's just say 3-4 pair of these shoes, and then he trying to come and resell them for a certain price, I can't be mad at that. And my theory is this: you have some resellers that they trying to hit you over the head for just say 600. But I'm not gonna throw every reseller under the bus. Like bro resell shoes, and I know him. He's not trying to hit you over the head. Nah. He's giving you a decent price, even if he's saying
my number will beat the market.
It's gonna beat the market
9 times out of 10. Like unless it's just one of them heavy hitters. Like I'm not gonna give you a Travis Scott for $400.
And I'm not mad at that.
You know
that I can't argue that. But if you got cats that are reselling for decent prices, you gotta roll with them. And this is my theory. You don't have to keep going to the same reseller. It's a billion amount of resellers, bro.
Yeah.
It's so many different ways and different avenues of getting shoes that you don't have to keep going to the dude who is trying to charge you $800. You can find bro. He gon' charge you a better price.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of resellers I know out there. Shout out my boy Retro Rick. He's a reseller. He gonna hit you for a decent price. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still gonna get your dollar's worth. But think about it. You didn't have to sit out in the cold. You didn't have to try to figure out and fight how to get your size. All you had to do was click a button, and he send you your shoe, and you send him the money. He did all the heavy lifting, and you reaping the benefits. Like, I'm not understanding the logic of it at the end of the day.
Let me truck stick the kids and the old lady to
exactly.
get your shoe.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, bro, like, the camper and the reseller, bro, are a major part of the sneaker game, bro. I get it. Y'all don't like people reselling. It run up the market. I understand that. But it's so many different resellers. You just do your homework and you find a reseller that's for you. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's some guys, man, it's like, come on, man. You charging too much. And a lot of stuff is sitting on the market. I compare my prices. I look at the product. What is what? If the shoe is going for $275, I'm not gonna charge you $350. There's some guys out there like that, but it's just bad business. Cause one, you crazy if you don't think nobody else got a smartphone.
Exactly.
To look at compare these prices. People price match every day.
And then, to be honest with you, bro, and this, I'm saying this for all people that's in the sneakers. I think at least everybody should either have camped out for a shoe before, or you need to do it to see what it's like. Because then I feel you'll understand it.
I feel like if you really love it, you'll go to an extent like you can't say you're a real sneaker lover. I mean, in this day and age, maybe you can because it's not heavy on the camp side no more, but I mean, like you said, it depends. For guys like us, we was in there when it was like
that's all you had.
You had to be not only you had to camp, you had to be physically fit.
Yeah,
you had to run across the mall. Hurdle, motherfucker. Yeah, it was real.
You had to be ready for whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it that way. You had to be ready for whatever.
And then when you get to the parking lot, it still might be some jokers with a pistol. Yeah. So it was different type.
It was a different type of
speed around there. They asked you what size. I'm looking at jokers' feet.
Yeah,
I know they clutching, so I'm lying like, man.
And this is what I learned from camping out or going to get shoes. You know how if you not like the first 5. You kind of looking at them first 5 trying to see if they wear your size.
Looking at their toes like that. Yeah. Like that's a 10.5.
Because if you see a person, if you see at least a smooth 4 people ahead of you that wear your size,
you know it's a wrap.
It's a chance you ain't getting
It's a wrap.
It ain't. Like camping showed me a lot the times I did it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I took some L's in camping and I won some W's. You know what I'm saying?
I will tell you this. I've won more than I lost though. Because once you know them set times, you know, you knew, like, if you wasn't there by that time,
it was a wrap.
You was SOL.
I always put it to you this way. Like he said, either if you knew you weren't there by a certain time, it was an L, or like I say, if you passed to me, and this is just me speaking, if you passed the 6th person in line, I took it as an L. Because I felt everybody wore my size. That was the first person to the 5th.
It was always like that. It was like, I was size 12, 11 and a half coming up, 11 and a half, 12. Yeah. And so it was like, once you look, you can tell the size 12. You just feel it. Like, you can feel it.
It's an atmosphere.
Damn. All these niggas. Wow.
And then God forbid, dude standing in a line and he buy his size and his homeboy size. That's 2 of your sizes gone. Like
that hurt.
So and being broke come from a time. This was before they was like, oh, you can only buy 1 shoe. We come from a time when you can buy like 2, 3 of them joints.
I remember
easily.
I remember thinking I was good one time, and they let the guy. I was third in line. They let the 2 dudes in front of us buy the whole shoe run. I was like, what?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, bro.
Like, you talking about mad enough to punch a baby, bro? I was like, nigga. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Like that was a different time in camping, bro. Like, trust me. I got a story for you. I remember this is when the Cement Force came out. Not the one with the Nike on the back. This is when they came out with the Jumpman logo.
Okay.
I camped out at the Village. Now, if you from Gary, you know that's a old school classic place to go.
Yeah, you take an L out there, you might as well just grab a hot dog
and keep it moving. Keep it moving, bro. Listen, I remember being I was number 3 in line. Bro, we got up there. I went in. The first 2 dudes went in. Now, them 2 dudes wore, I think one dude wore 10 and a half, other dude wore an 11. Tell me why when I got in there, I bought an 11 and a half. And the lady was like, okay, he got the last size 11 and a half. And I was the 3rd person. So that just lets me know how much backdoor action was happening to where they already then put up so many 11 and a half and had them tucked.
It's either that or how many employees wear 11 and a half. So it's like
that's what I'm saying.
It's one of the 2. Like, either everybody the staff wear 11 and a half or it's a back door over there.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you gotta be ready for whatever when it comes to camping out, bro. Like, that's why I say I have to commend my hat to these campers, bro, because you go through a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a different type of camper. I don't see myself ever being out there 3 or 4 days.
Agree.
I know some cats that do. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a tough one.
The most I done was get off work at 5 a.m. The mall open up at 9. I'm going to go straight there because I know if I go sleep at home, I'm not waking up.
A wrap.
So I been in the car with the heat blast in the winter. Full tank of gas, full a pair of sneakers. Yes, I've done that, but
now
24 hours in a tent
that's a
tough.
That's a tough. I think
with a hope and a prayer, hell no.
I want to say the earliest I've been out for a shoe may have been like 12 midnight to the next morning. That's probably the earliest I've done it.
So, like, you actually sitting out in front of the store at 12?
Yeah.
So, what time the store, man?
Like 8.
Boy, you bad shit crazy.
8. But look,
no car, just in the.
No, I was in the car.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I was in the car until I started seeing other cats pull up, and I'm like, all right, let me get out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's real, yeah, that's different.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about no, it's element campers.
No, it's element campers, and like you say, weed campers that be out there. Oh, I've been out here for 7 days. And now I'll tell you the greatest story I have heard.
What the hell do you do for a living where you could be out there 7 days? Nothing. You got that's what your living.
Unless your resale game is major.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can think. Now the greatest story I did here, I remember this dude told the story. He said he stayed in Boston, and it's a notable shoe store out there. He said he used to pay this homeless guy to stand in line for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he would get his shoes. He would pay this dude every time a great release would come out. He would pay dude, make sure he fed, make sure he got a coat, everything. Every single time. This homeless dude was first in line to get any shoe. And I was like, that's kind of genius.
It's fucked up too, though.
It's fucked up too. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, trust me, I'm not over here advocating saying this is what you should do.
Yeah.
But I can give him this.
Hell,
the homeless man, he was outside, he got a free meal out of this, and he said he paid dude. It wasn't like, oh, I just bought him a sandwich. It was, I bought him something to eat, I gave him some money on top of this, and I gave him the money to just get my shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still not saying that's what you should do.
Well, you gotta have hella faith in the homeless guy too, because
you do.
I probably ran off.
I probably would have too. But I guess the homeless dude like, so all I gotta do is stand here or sit here. I'm doing this anyway, and
I can collect from the walk-bys too. So it's kind of like
it's like a win-win for both people in a way. You know what I'm saying? If I'm really looking at it in hindsight, I'm like, okay, this homeless dude sitting here anyway. He probably thinking like, okay, I just got to sit here. You going to feed me for the 3-4 days. Just say I'm out here anyway. And you finna give me money on top of me just chilling? Just to get you a shoe?
How? Because you would have to pay him a substantial amount though. Because the shoe, the shoe $150, $200 something, right?
Okay.
You would have to promise him something greater than that.
But we got to know the homeless dude, because they just say he said I'll give you 50. He may be like, cool, that's it.
But that's what I'm saying. But why would I take 50? You just put something in my hand.
I don't know if he put the 2 something in his hand off top, or is it like, oh, once they open the door, now you can go, because now I'm getting in the spot. You see what I'm saying? So all the homeless dude did was just stand there to the door open.
It's got to be some madness to it. It's got to be madness. Probably.
But that just goes to show you the extent a camper will go to make sure to get this shoe.
Oh yeah.
That's what I love about the camper. The campers of those times. Like, it was like, oh, I'm getting this because I want this shoe. I want to be seen in it. I want you to know I got it. I want you to know that, okay, you couldn't get this shoe, I got it.
Yeah, it's bragging for
Yeah, but now we're in a different time. You know what I'm saying? It's more so.
Once it dropped and you didn't have it, you just knew, like,
you
couldn't find nobody that was willing to sell it.
Facts.
It was just hit. It was hit.
Yeah, like that's why I always say reselling wasn't a huge thing. And if it was, you know what I'm saying, they really was going to try to hit you over here back in the day.
Like, back in the day, I wasn't even. When I was reselling back then, bro, I was probably getting, like I said, $20 to gas money for.
Yeah, that's all it really was.
Like,
bro.
I didn't see maybe at the most, if I knew you had a little change, $40-$50.
Now I get it. Dudes really trying to make a living off of it right now. So the campers you got today are really just trying to either make a living or make a name for themselves on social media. And I get it. Everything is a business now. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing, because sometimes that takes away from the nostalgic of what the real purpose of camping is. The real purpose of camping was for you to get the shoe and enjoy the shoe.
The only thing I have about people who resell, like, I resell, but like, if you resell know what you getting into. Like,
Facts.
love what you do. You got resellers out here taking L's, buying 75 pair of low top bread retro ones. Like,
Yeah, do your homework at
You
least a little more.
stupid. Like, you don't even know what you in this for. Like,
Yeah.
if you love the game, you know what's what. So,
like it's crazy you said that, because that just lets me know it's some cats out here that just buy something to buy.
You just doing anything.
Yeah, because I remember I went to SneakerCon, and when I say everybody was selling the Lightning 4s, I mean, it was no table that you could go to and get this shoe, to where a homie of mine was on his way up there, and he had them to sell, and I'm like, bro, leave that shoe in the car, bro. Everybody has it. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to come up here and pop it out for a decent price, it's not gonna work, bro. Every table has this shoe.
Retro 4s are one of the most resold shoe.
Facts.
And with the market going up on the 4, so the resale market, now we can be looking at easily like 5 to 6.
Oof.
Think about if they drop a bread Retro 4. Or the black cat Retro 4 again on top with the new price, with the new retail price.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna happen.
So we can really see a Retro 4 going on from here on out.
Yeah,
$250 like retail.
Yeah, and that's gonna be crazy to me. And it's gonna
like
be
you
wild.
said, man, that's real. We're gonna be like a retail shoe in a couple years.
Yeah,
gonna be
bro,
$300.
it's gonna be at $300. That's gonna be regular price, and we gonna look. Hey, you wanna know what's crazy?
Niggas
Me and you gonna really be able to look back and be like, bro, you remember when Jordans was $125? You know what I'm saying? Like, when's the last time you heard that price?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
you see that sticker on the box, it kind of look crazy to
Bruh.
me. Like,
that's why I say we gonna be able to say we've lived through
all
3
the
different
changes.
price generations of Jordans, or just sneakers. Period.
Because I remember when we was going crazy when it was $150. We was like losing our mind.
Exactly.
Like, oh my God.
We paying $150 for sneakers. I would kill to pay $150 right now.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Like, come on, bro. We talking $150 and now we at the $250 mark.
Yeah.
We gonna be at
With
the
a straight
threes
face.
with no problem, bro.
I remember
We're gonna
$225.
walk into that $300 door with no problem.
$150, $180.
Yeah.
It was flat out $200.
That's what I'm saying,
It
bro.
was $210.
Like, man, don't even make me get on. I remember when Dunks was just $60. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember my mom paying, I want to say like $40 for a pair
that's what I'm saying, bro.
on sale, and I was like made fun of them. Now they like trending.
That's like the biggest thing smoking, bro. Biggest thing smoking.
I got a pair of off-white Dunks. We're gonna do a video on that. Lot 10, they're worth like $550, and that's just kind of like.
And that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Like,
and what's even more crazy about that? That's a basketball shoe. Like, it's not.
And people don't understand that.
Yeah,
like they have no idea. Like, people be like, how y'all wear basketball shoes? Everything was originally a basketball shoe, bro. 90% of the shoes y'all wear are basketball shoes.
And then what kills me is the young OGs, the young OGs. Man, I can't believe you hooping at Jordans. They're basketball.
That's what Jordan did in them. Like, what did you think Jordan was doing in them? He was chilling. He just signing autographs in them. He wasn't hooping in these. They just was for show. Like, come on, bro. Like,
that logo is real. He was doing that.
Exactly, bro. Like, please. Hey, I don't know. But like I say, bro, I'm really here to commend and tie my hat to the campers, bro. Like I say, I've been a camper before. Bro, done camped out before. Like, it comes with the territory of really loving sneakers.
It's
like
real danger with that, though.
It is. I ain't gonna say it's not. Man.
Sometimes I was outside sleeping in my car, so it's
exactly.
Like,
or sometimes you
itself,
can also be outside in a neighborhood you not familiar with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that plays its part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand.
And then when the worst thing about it used to be, it would make it unsafe. You get your shoe, and then as you're walking out the store, the manager would run out and be like, "We ain't got no more Jordans." Ooh. So now you got jokers following you to your car, asking what size you wear, and some of them like, "Man, I got 400." You like, "Nah." If it's a shoe, you like, "Nah," you know.
You did not let
and
me
then
go.
You hear 500, and then you kind of think about it, but you like, "Man, this might be a set. Let me just get to the car."
Or, we come to that time where it was like, we didn't think we would never see this shoe again. So us getting it at that time, we like, well, they're not finna make this again. You know what I'm saying? That's why our mind was trained.
And now that I think about it now, like certain stuff I would have sold, certain stuff I was still gonna keep regardless, because it was just a flex to walk down West Side. Surge.
Y'all like, never understand that.
That was like
that was a different type of flex.
It was priceless in that regard, because it was like no amount of money you could have got.
You can't.
And Joe could have gave you 1,000. He was like, nah, this is not gonna beat the feeling of me walking down West Side.
And it's crazy how bro just said the owner gonna come out and he gonna say, oh, he bought the last 11. Y'all heard me tell this story about the 11s. Plenty of times, bro. I bought the Cool Grade 11s.
Right. Why would you tell my size, nigga?
Exactly. I remember buying the Cool Grade 11s. I paid for my shoe, and I know the voice and how it went every single time. That lady took my money, gave me my shoe. You could have thought she was on a bullhorn. She was like, hey, he got the last 11 and a half. And when I say, bro, I heard a roar of damn, fuck, shit. What you mean? How? And I was just like, nah, I gotta try to make it out of here back to the car through this sea of people.
Through the grace of God.
Bruh. And we talking 2001. That's prime time. Getting your head knocked out for some J's still. You know what I'm saying? And like bro said, Cass was offering me 300, 400.
On your way to the car.
On our way to the car.
Clutching the bag like, damn.
You just like,
I ain't got no pistol on me. Cause
nothing.
I'm a shorty around this time.
I'm 16 at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. We come from that time of camping and still you got to try to figure out how you gonna get back to the crib, but just back to the car.
Just to the car.
Just to the car.
Just the car. Like, when you made it to the car, like, it was damn like holy ground. Cause if even if a joker came up on me, I'm running you over. I'm gonna shoot your ass like a speed bump. Like, but to that, bro, you damn near boo-booing yourself from the mall from the parking lot to your car. Oh my god.
It was rough, bro. It was some rough time getting some shoes back in that time. Yeah. Cause you gotta think, bro, a lot of these dudes that was waiting on the shoe, they weren't camping as long as you was out there, so they in the back of the line. Technically, I don't even understand why they thought they was getting the shoe, but in their mind, they still felt like, I got a chance to get the shoe.
It was a point in time, though, it was slim, narrow margin where jokers was lining up and they knew to push this product and have many pairs, but as time went on, Nike started playing with the numbers because they feel like...
you want to know what's crazy, bro? Every time back in the day that I camped out for a shoe, I always had the number in my mind of it's only 5 to 6 pair of your size. So in my mind, I went at that time.
A lot of less as time went on. We're talking about 3 to 4 pair now, if that.
If that. So think about it. I used to think like this. I could wear an 11, 11 and a half still at that time. So I'm like, well, 6 pair of 11s, 6 pair of 11 and a half. So you got to fight out 12 people, 11 people to at least get 1 or 2 of your size.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like bro said, as time went on, that number got small. Or heck, that number could have been small even when I was thinking that, and it was lower than that.
Yeah, it probably. But I don't really think it was that many in each size. I think certain sizes had more back then.
I think the 8, 9 had the most size.
8, 9, 10 probably.
I think once you start getting to the 11, going up to the, let's say the 13, you're now in like, oh, we got 3 pair of this size. Or we got
because I hear managers say all the time, we get 1 pair of size 15 or none at all.
That's right.
And that's like, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I know there's way more.
Clearly.
And then that's why you see a lot of big feet cats, if they ain't going the extra mile to get their shoe, you see them with rack LeBrons on, rack Jordans on, some
because it's like they gotta go get these instead. Yeah. So I get it. And that's what I say, bro. Like I say, camping played a big, huge part of the sneaker story. Like you can't talk sneaker stories without talking the camper, or even being one at a time, bro. Like you gotta have at least one camping story. Everybody can have one camping story.
You gotta hunt on you. Like if you really love this, you got some type of story where you have to do something miraculous to get
a shoe, bro.
or just seeing something while getting a shoe. Like you got some type of story where you seen somebody get beat. I've been camp out situations where they told everybody they ain't selling no shoes, go home, and I'm like, I'm not leaving.
Bro, I done been in situations. I've been in a situation where the lady told everybody, if you ain't got a ticket, you ain't getting a shoe. And I heard a dude from the back of the line saying, fuck that. He threw open the gate, and everybody just rushed in there, whether you had a ticket or not, bro. Like,
oh my God.
I've been in some crazy situations with some shoes, bro, for camping, bro. So I'm telling you.
It's like, I don't understand, it's something about the whole process. Like, you'll see jokers get real ignorant behind them shoes.
Yeah.
It's something different.
It is. But you know what? Back then, like you said, I was just happy to be there to try to get the shoe. But now, as I'm older, I see why now they made that raffle. I remember when they first made the raffle, and I was like, this is the craziest thing in the world.
This is the most stupidest.
But I now get it, bro. We didn't have no structure back then, bro. I'm just gonna keep it above.
You couldn't even stand in the certified line. They couldn't even single file line.
Nah, they did. Cats couldn't even do that.
I'm not opening the door until you stand in a certified line. Like, bro. So now you mad because
I remember with
you go before work or school or whatever, and you kind of like, oh man.
I remember they used to be mad at you just for leaning on the gate before they open it.
Standing in the wrong place, man. You standing in the center of the door. You know you're supposed to stand off to the side. Like, it was real.
And God forbid, like you say, if you get to acting crazy, them Foot Locker people quick to tell the police to get you up out the line.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real quick.
Oh, yeah. So you got a trip in jail.
Yeah. So
out the deal, no mics, and you in jail.
So it's like, I understand why they're doing a raffle now, bro. It gives you more stress.
I just want to know how they pick the raffle.
Nah,
because it's kind of
that's a whole different story.
Certain stores, always coming out on top. Certain stores, it's like here and there, and then I've noticed sometimes I rub the employee the wrong way, and then
but see,
I don't get picked for the next four drops.
four drops. But see, so now like,
so now, I know it's some places got some. We can handpick you, and some of them might be animated, but
see, now that's where the problem lies now. For okay, we can't camp out and it's first come first serve no more. To now it's about who's popular with who, who's cool with who.
That's always
to me. That's how the raffle plays. Now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say That's why I say you still need these people who do find the mom and pop stores that they can camp out at and become the reseller to you. So now you don't have to go through this raffle thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I put my name in 1,000 raffles before and never got a call. But if I go to the reseller, I'm like, all right, I'm guaranteed to get the shoe now. Yeah, I got to pay that little extra $125.
And then it's certain raffles where it's online raffle. You can't even stand in front of the store.
Facts.
Undefeated, there's no, for us, it ain't no undefeated around here. I don't know if it is in Cali based, but that's online raffle only. So if you don't hit there,
you just out of luck. Yeah. You got to go to the reseller now.
You got to. So it's kind of like, it's the gift and the curse because so many people don't realize that back then when the shoe came out, if it didn't come out in your region, you just didn't have it. Now you got a guy in Wyoming, Miami. He might have got his hands on it on a double up, and he letting it go. And then, man, what's an extra $40-$50 for a shoe you really want?
And you really want to get? Because think about what like bro just said. Imagine if you just stay in, and let's just say a small city in Iowa. You may not have no type of mom and pop dope shoe store near you.
That next state over.
Yeah, so think about it. The dude who camped out and then resold the shoe to you, he's the reason you got the shoe. So that's why I say you gotta commend both the reseller and the camper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're making it somewhat easy for you now. You know what I'm saying? Because if you would think about it like this. If this was 1991 and you was living in Iowa and you wanted a dope Air Force One, you wasn't finna get it. How was you gonna get it? I don't care if it was 2 cities over. You still wasn't finna get it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that plays its part now in today. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, man, let us know what y'all think about camping out, man.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, was it a thing you supposed to do? Is it a thing you're not supposed to do?
Yeah, man, let us know about some of y'all stories in the comment. I mean, it might take some time to type it up, but we'll sit down and review and look at y'all situations, y'all stories. But yeah, man, like, subscribe. Let us know what's the last shoe you camped out for. If you had that. We interested.
Like you say, like bro said, let me hear y'all story.
Yeah, we down with that.
So now we about to get into this Nike Air Force One, man, that is causing some controversy. We finna talk about the PlayStation Air Force One, man. They bringing it back out. Like me and bro told y'all last video, this vote door is open now. It ain't closing no time soon.
No,
and a lot of people are saying they don't want to see this shoe come back out in its original form. A lot of people feel like it should be changed in a total different way so it at least holds the nostalgia that it has. Do you think that's true?
That's their opinion, but I mean, Joker's been buying retro Jordans forever, so, and it's slight changes, but it's the same shoe. So, far as the Air Force One go, I think you can keep it the same. You could do a spinoff on it if you choose, but
you can. Nah, okay. Put it this way, because
people still gonna buy it.
That's true.
The PlayStation 5 just dropped, so there's PlayStation lovers. I actually converted to Xbox, but
yeah,
man, it's
Now here's my thing. Okay, we both know this shoe came out 2006. It was what 150 pair made. Now,
and then it
came out again in 2009.
15 pair made.
Exactly. So this is the first time I'm gonna say I'm kind of on their side, because me personally, I'm okay with everything coming back out. Now, I am okay with them saying, "Hey, make it look a little more different than the original."
Why though? Because I mean, it's separate. Because all them shoes are numbered. 1 through 150 is numbered.
That's
1
true.
through 15 is numbered. So, like, even if it was, you know what's what when it touch your hand.
You do. But I guess they just feel like, damn, let us have something.
Different.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, we already know y'all finna bring out pretty much everything. Let something still have its, originality. Like, okay, remember, like I told you, imagine if they just keep bringing out the 96 Impala over and over again. You're never going to care about the original one anymore.
I don't know, bro, because it's not the same. We about to pay $250 for the retro ones again. Breads.
So, you're right. But how many, okay. And honestly, eventually I'm starting to feel like the original Air Jordan ones are going to get whitewashed out. Like, who's now going to be like, nah, let me still try to find an 85 pair?
I mean, only because they're slim enough none to find.
That's true.
We're talking about a 40-plus-year-old shoe now.
That's true too. But think about how nostalgic it'll still stay, even if just say if you change up the material and you made the newer one nubuck instead of the leather and the other, play off the material.
It wouldn't sit. Remember the blue and black nubuck set? I was glad to get them, and then I was mad I bought them at retail because, like, the market, you can get a pair for dead stock for $80. So it's like certain stuff is gonna sit, and Nike is kind of being like more aware of that.
But see, I think if you originally made a shoe and you only decided to make 150 pair, then turn around and only make 15.
That's nutty.
You want this to be kind of sacred in some way, because if that was the case when they first came out, you would have just made 150,000 of them, because that's what you're finna do right now. In my mind,
I don't think they're gonna make that many pairs.
How many pairs you think it's gonna be when they drop these? It'll at least
for it to be 150 the first time and 15 pairs the second time, it's gonna be some crackhead ass number the third time.
So you thinking at best it's gonna be 200, 250 pairs?
You never could tell, but
dude, I'm not gonna lie to you.
What if it drop again and that shit like 9 pair?
I don't think it's
because that's a significant ass drop off, 150 to 15 pair.
But but also think about it like this: Nike was still Nike in 2006 and 2009. They are not that Nike. They have to sell this shoe now. Like, it's a selling point now. It got to be way more than 100, bro. It got to at least be 1,000 pair. At best, it got to be 1,000 pair, bro. They have to
That's
sell
gonna
now.
fuck up the resale market drastically.
That's not their problem, though.
No, it's not.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just looking at it from
to
like
be honest with
whoever got them shoes is mad as hell.
Listen, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even be mad.
What is the 09 pair going for? I didn't even look at the resale numbers on that shoe. It's just not a shoe I'm not even really interested in.
Put it like this. I guarantee you the shoe is like 50. We're going to say 50,000. That's probably the lowest you probably can get that shoe for right now. 50 bands, 40 bands.
Which one? 09 or the...
I think either one.
Either one?
Either one. Because I think they're the same.
I didn't know it was hot like that. But PG PlayStations ain't doing like that. I don't think so. I think I've seen...
But I think this shoe was just so iconic at that time frame because PlayStation was so huge. Not saying it's not huge now, but I think the shoe would just have so much more importance at that time. But I think if they bring it out now, they have to make a lot. Look, bro, I'm not even mad if they decide to make 300 pair of these. I don't have the original shoe, so it's not going to affect me. But... yeah. I get why.
I don't think it's gonna be 1,000 pair though.
Okay, give me a number you think it's gonna be of how many it would be.
It's gonna be over 150, under 1,000.
So can we at least say 500?
We say 500.
That's gonna be tough.
That's
bro.
still gonna be a fight for. And
that's still.
I don't even like the. I don't even like the shoe, but I'm at that point. I'm gonna go for it, knowing that. Yeah. My brother's sister shoe is $50K.
You might as well.
So the third band, I could at least get 25.
Yeah, you can.
From somebody that got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gonna be easy to say. Now, okay, would this change the scenario? I'm just brainstorming with this. Let's say they do drop it, but instead of it being a low top, it's a high top. Does that now change the demographic of it? Or do you think it still would move and do numbers if it's a high top Air Force One?
I wouldn't want it.
Only because it's a high top now?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
All right. I think it would still be dope. You think it looked better as a low top?
Yeah. I'm not buying nothing high top in the Air Force One no way unless it's a Rasheed Wallace. That's just me though.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? He like the only Air Force One I'm copping.
But see, I think that's why a lot of people who do got the original shoe don't want to see this happen, because I think they think Nike's going to flood the market with it. And I kind of think that too, bro. The only reason I'm saying that is because Nike is trying to climb back up to the mountain.
They're reaching too hard. They're really going in...
They're going to the back of the vote.
Yeah.
We not even in the front of the vote no more.
Yeah.
We in the... Bro, we're talking about a shoe from 2006.
They opened the vault and walked directly to the back and gonna work their way out. They didn't even...
Agree. I agree with you.
Walk to the front of it.
I agree with you. Okay, put it this way. We're not going to see any early releases of shoes we may want for a while. Like, we ain't going to see nothing from like, oh, this came out in 2015 or 17. I think they're going back to 2001, 2006. Like you say, they're starting from the back of the vote coming forward instead of forward going back. Yeah. And I mean, yes, this is gonna mess up the resale.
And then I think they're gonna branch off into the LeBrons.
Yeah,
because his legacy almost over. Who else had a run? You know, Kanye West, his stuff is going to get touched.
Yeah, I think everything's going to come. I told you, I got only one shoe that's not coming back out. And I could be wrong with that shoe. I just think the Air Mag won't come back out. But I could be wrong.
I don't see it. I mean, last time it came out, when it
came back out this last time, that was the self-lace one.
Yeah, and then they did a, what was that? It was raffled off, and it was for Parkinson's disease, right? Yeah. So
it's only 2 versions of that shoe.
Yeah, I don't see them.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's actually 3.
So wait, it's one that don't self-lace, it's one that self-lace,
and then Nickelodeon made a cheaper version.
Oh, okay.
Or Disneyland, or one of them made a cheaper version. I don't know why, but it was like you don't specialize in making shoes, so why would you put this out? And it was like trash. It was like
Now that's what I say. That's probably
maybe a foam-based shoe at that or something.
That's probably the only shoe I don't want to see come back out. Like that's the shoe I want to get in this just original stage where it's at right now. You don't have to re-bring that shoe back out, but
you bring it out, you can't even price market that shoe. Like it's not gonna be realistic for a person like me and you to get it.
So you think if they bring it out, it's gonna have to have an astronomical price off jump?
They've done it 3 times already. It was auction based all times it came out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Jokers is in there like,
I ain't gonna lie, cause I put in like 7 raffle tickets. And I just I'm like, you gotta put one of the 7 for me. Didn't happen.
I didn't even know it was a raffle for them.
Yeah, they would. So you had to pay to get in the raffle. So you had to buy the ticket. So you just, I can't remember exactly what the price was, but let's just say the ticket was like $10.
Okay.
So you could buy. I forgot how. I think it was I want to say it was a limit on the number of tickets you could buy. You just say it was like 5 or 6. Okay. So imagine everybody putting in 5 to 6 tickets, $10 each. Like Nike ran that money up, and only think about it like this: they only had 5 pair they were giving out.
Yeah, so they gave them to somebody they knew.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So my theory was, I'm just like, okay, y'all just pretty much took our money.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I fell for the okie doke because I'm like, I gotta try.
I'm glad I didn't come across that information because I would look at them like, oh yeah, 5 pair.
You know, my crazy brother was like, bro, imagine if you get this shoe. My other conscience is telling me like,
knowing about what they did with the back door with the CEO and her son was running it up. So like, that's
another story in itself. Boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you know that was 5 pairs. That's like, nigga, you're not even gonna smell that.
Gonna even know what the box was like.
Nah, that's somebody's cousin that was chairman of the board.
But like I said, bro, I'm okay with Nike bringing out this Air Force One. Like I say, if they decide to make the slight differences to make it look different, or if they decide to bring it out exactly as is, like we all knew this was coming anyway. I ain't
even gonna lie.
So you didn't think they was gonna bring this shoe back out, or you just saying like
just the state we're in where they open up the vault? I like.
Okay, I didn't
never
think
told me 10 years ago that. Don't worry about not getting this shoe because there's a chance you can get it later.
Okay.
Like I was never.
Okay, I'm with you on that one. Like, I'm with bro on this one. I never thought the vote would open this wide. I probably thought like, oh, the door got cracked and something slipped through, but I ain't think like, oh, we taking the door off the hinges and you could just have whatever come back.
No,
I didn't think that.
On there. The door ain't even gonna close no more.
Yeah, Now here's the bigger kicker. Is this gonna help Nike or is this gonna hinder them down the line? Once we've gotten every single classic thing in the world,
depending on how they space it out and then how sales do, like it's basic it's business. They know what they're doing to an extent.
I mean, like I say, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm slightly happy because I'm getting to see stuff that I knew I didn't have a chance at that time frame in 2006. To get this shoe. And we talking about when Air Force Ones was at its biggest height. I knew I wasn't getting that shoe.
If they shock drop Doom Dunks tomorrow, what would you do?
7 pair. I'm trying to find a way to get 7 pair, bro. If they release, bro, I already know that's my favorite dunk. If they release those Doom Dunks, bro, I'm going everywhere. I'm camping. I don't care if it's the 5-6 days.
You going to work? You calling off work?
I'm putting in a vacation day for 2 weeks. I gotta figure out how to get that shoe, bro.
Like, Doom Dunks, them.
I love that, though.
I can't say that I do, but if I come across it for you, bro, you'll be the first person I hit up.
And I don't even care about paying you the extra. I give you the double extra on top because you got them for me.
Yeah, that's a limited shoe, bro.
Yeah, but I think it might see a light of day again.
That probably the Silver Surfers. It might be a lot of stuff that just slide out.
I think a lot of stuff gonna roll out, bro.
There's a lot of stuff that I could see.
And we talking about Nike has a lot of shoes, bro, that can be... Honestly, bro, it's going to take us a lifetime to see a lot of everything, bro, that we want to see.
I could say that I really want that I missed out recently, Big Bubbles. I probably should have grabbed the ticket. That's more of a shoe that was the year I was born type of... It fit in that bracket, so... I could go pay resale, but I'm just so. I'd rather just go sell something
But see, I feel like
or trade.
it's gonna come back around, bro. It's like you don't
but
even have to like break the door down to try to find it. It's
I
everything.
feel like that's gonna be like one of the later things. So they just came out within the last 2 years.
That's definitely gonna be a later thing. It's not gonna be right now. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting to
Nike
see.
Town had the blue ones. I really want the red ones, so I was looking at the blue ones.
I like the blue ones a little more.
I do too. I was just like, Bills do.
But I get it. I kind of want. I would want both.
Yeah,
I would want
Bills
both.
do. The box was cool. Remember the red?
Yeah, that box was super fire.
I have a problem with that is that box was used for. I think I said this before for the Jackie Robinsons.
That's right. It was.
Yeah, I was like, that's trash.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, I do want to hear what y'all feel about these places, Air Force Ones. Like I say, if you was around 2006, you know how big this shoe was. You know what I'm saying? So, do y'all want to see it come back out? You want to see it not? You know what I'm saying? Are you okay with it being originally like it is or not?
I wonder what their deal is, because they've never branched out for any other shoe, like any other video game console, have they?
Nah, not that I can say.
Nintendo's been around for forever.
That's true. I guess PlayStation was just such of a huge thing, and the Air Force One was a huge thing at that same time. I think that's why that silhouette got picked for this console.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Sense. It was like the leading brand of the best of both worlds.
That's how I looked at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, let me and bro know what y'all think. Is it a cop or drop? All right, now we're about to get into these 14s. That I'm still standing on what I said. I think they're one of the best 14s. We're talking about the Ferrari 14s coming back out. And now I told bro, I'm not a huge fan of 14s, but these I like a lot. I just felt like the material on the way it was built, because these 14s, you don't have like the little inner workings on the side like you do a regular 14. It's pretty much just flat. And I just thought it was a dope shoe. So to see this come back out, I'm actually impressed, because these was going for a lot high price online.
I wonder how the shoe would look if they actually stitched that material
on it with the suede,
with the original suede with the original lines and cuts, and it was.
I think it is gonna take away from it.
Now that you see the shoe, yeah.
Well, yeah, you saying if I never saw it this way, okay, then it probably would have made a total difference. It might have been. I feel
like they should bring the original Ferrari back, and then they should make
an alternate
stitch.
Okay, I wouldn't be
just to say. I just want to see what it looked like.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm a cop or it's gonna be ugly. I just want to see what it looked like. I might go for it, but I'm mad I slept on a Ferrari 14.
Damn, me too. I did the same thing.
But I would say DMPs, cherries, last shots.
Okay.
Ferrari. Them are my top 4. Maybe the Laneys, you could throw them in there.
So, okay, at least it made your top 5. That's what I'm saying. It's a top 5 shoe.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Are people gonna go crazy for the shoe? Now, mind you, this shoe is coming out in 2025 with all the rest of the heat.
I can't say that now, because I was actually like, when the Olympics came out, I was just like, I just knew they was gonna sell out, and they set for a little bit. So Olympics still online right now.
Okay. So you think these may sit?
We at a different time now. And
I need them to
the
sit.
4 is set. Like this, I'm cool with stuff sitting now, because if I don't have to break my neck to get it, then I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with it too.
Yeah,
especially if I can get it later and it's still gonna be at a decent price, I'm fine with that.
And then we got all these pay here apps.
Yep.
Like so.
And then, like I said, this shoe comes out in 2025, and so far, bro,
it's
that
a lot
list
of hit.
is insane.
Did you see the AllNet Black Cat 4s?
Yep.
I don't
even like the Black Cat series, but that's just me.
Really?
There. I don't like them or the 3s.
The Black Cat 4s. I'm not a fan of the 3s, but the 4s, Black Cat 4s, the OG joints, like I was downtown Chicago living it up when them dropped. So
it was crazy.
I got an interesting story about the Black Cat 4s. Reason why I don't never let nobody wear shoes no more. So cop the Black Cat 4s. I wear them probably like once or twice. A friend, the Citrus 7s had dropped there around that time.
Okay.
He like, man, I got an outfit, I got a date tonight, I'm going to this party. The 4s look better than the Citrus 7s, and I was just
I feel like I know where this is going.
I was just like, man,
Oof.
nah, he was just going on. He was like, man, here a couple dollars and hold the Citrus 7s. Until you get, I was like, man, I don't even let people wear my shoes. This is a new avenue for me. But it was like, man, come on, man. I'm like, all right, cool. I caved. Long story short, he'd get the shoes. He'd go out. Next morning, he comes back barefooted.
Man!
Yeah.
Bro, no.
He said
he didn't come back barefooted.
He said he woke up, he got drunk, woke up with no shoes. Yeah. I've never seen a pair of black 4s. He was like, man, you know what? Just keep the 6 and 7s. You knew I was going to do that anyway, but...
It's just the point that ain't even a solid enough trade.
It's not.
It's not even a solid enough trade. Knowing what I know
now, it was like a terrible trade. It wasn't a trade, it was just
but I'm saying that's collateral. Not even enough collateral for me.
Nah, he gave me like close to the number, but it was just like for what I just lost.
Yeah, it'd never be the same.
Nah.
It'd never be the same.
And then came out again, I let him sit. I was just like, this is the Black Cat 4s. It's a lot of other heat setting. I'm going to grab them later because I'm like literally seeing dust on them like every time I come to the door, and it's just release after release coming. I'm like, I can't squeeze these in right now comfortably in my budget.
So okay, do you think you're gonna be able, with what you know right now? And I truly believe we ain't even done seeing the 2025 list, but what you know right now, are you able to squeeze this Ferrari in there? Because I mean, dude, we talking.
I'm gonna put it to you like, it's not my priority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like
cool.
I like the Ferrari 14, but it's some stuff in there I would like to see myself get before that. I get to that. Shoot. But if it come out in enough time where
I ain't gonna lie, that I'm gonna give it a buck. That Ferrari 14 gonna have to come out when either everything else I want has already came out, or it came out before everything. It can't come out in the mix.
It can't come in the heat of battle.
So, okay, I'll put you in this scenario. I already know what your ask gonna be, but I just want to hear what you're gonna say. If it comes out around the time the cement 4s come out and the black and red ones come out, do you still try to get the Ferraris, or they get waited on?
They get shitted on damn near like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I feel the same way, because if I ain't gonna lie, if they come out around the same time,
because that's what, $250 for the ones, right?
Yep, $225 for the 4s.
Yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure the Ferrari is gonna be $225. I'm pretty sure.
We're looking at a $5 ticket, and
yeah,
the missus ain't gonna go for that.
Nah. If this shoe, I told myself, if this shoe come out around the time the Great 5s come out, it's definitely push
with these buy here, pay here apps with like stuff like Kelowna and stuff. Give us some advertisement we doing. You know what I'm saying? You probably can wiggle it in there some type of way, but it's still
tough. It's
still a hit.
Because I'm looking at it like this. We still talking 2025. We just saying some Jordans. We've seen stuff that's not coming out.
That's easy, like $6 for 3 pairs.
Yeah. But think about all the stuff that's coming out also that's not Jordans. That's still going to be heat for 2025.
Yeah, what, you got some Deion Sanders in there, you got some Griffeys in there somewhere, don't you?
Yep.
And
we got them Scott Pizza Air Force Ones.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get it there. And I'm not going to feel bad about that because it's going to be a resale on my behalf. See, everything going on toe.
Going on feet, boy.
So, like, my thing of it is I'm going to cop to make money so I won't feel bad about this purchase. So I'm getting a free.
Yeah.
Like, a couple of my shoes are going to be free this 2025. Like,
I ain't mad at it.
Like, because I'm double copying 2 resale.
Now, I ain't going to lie. 2025 going to be the year to reseller. Like, every real reseller should go crazy 2025 because it's so much heat, bro. Like, cats are going to be trying to get everything.
Depending on how the economy go in, whose president is going to really pay a factor. Because how this money is being tossed around and thrown around, and the economy is going to be, you're going to have to see what's what in the layout. And if it dropped like how I expected, you know.
Now let me ask you this. When you look, and I'm even going to answer it. When it comes to this Ferrari 14, with everything we seeing now for what's coming out, do you think that these should get pushed back to 2026 with some other shoes? Are there some shoes?
No, because it's some stuff like,
bro, you don't think this is way too much for 1 year?
It's a lot for 1 year, but I can see that shoe leapfrogging some stuff that's a non-Jordan.
That might
because you can give me the Ferrari 14 over a Deion Sanders. You can give me that over a Griffey.
Okay.
You can give me that over a Barkley.
Okay. But I think we're saying that because we have those. It's not like we don't have those shoes already. It's easy to say to leap over something you got.
Yeah, I got some Griffeys.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna agree with you to that, but I'm just looking at, bro, I honestly think this is way too much sneakers for, bro. That's honestly, if I'm going off everything we've seen so far, that's almost like 2 to 3 shoes a month. That's going to be some heat. Or more.
Probably more.
Because some of these shoes is coming out in the same month.
You got to throw in Air Force Ones. It's some So and then there's going to be room for a KD. Retro KD, retro Barkley, so
that's what I'm saying, bro. I think that palette
might be
too
real
much.
nasty,
but it's gonna be too crazy. Bro, you're gonna have to have 2 to 3 jobs just to cop shoes.
I'm definitely gonna. I already plan to pick up the pace in 2025. I'm not gonna really skip out on no OT or nothing. It's gonna,
you can't if you trying to cop everything that we didn't see. And it seems like every time I get online, Nike is talking about another shoe that's dropping in 2025. So we ain't even got to 2025 yet. And we've seen at least 20 shoes that's about to come out.
I'm trying to space out these apps to see how.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Either A, now you're gonna have to put something back to 2026, or B, I'm gonna miss out on some few that might be some great runners.
All you gotta do is just join the. You might as well become a reseller. I'll give you the game, bro.
I can't even do it. I just don't even like selling shoes, man. Like, cause if I got it in my hand, my mind gonna be like, man, keep this for yourself.
Right. You buy 2 pair.
I know.
That's how I start. Buy 2 of your size. Just sit one to the side.
I'm gonna try one time to resell a shoe.
Yeah, just 2 of your size, and cause you're not gonna feel bad. Buying 2 of your size is not going, because it's like, if I don't sell this shoe, I got my double up.
Now, I'm going to tell you, the only one time I've sold a shoe was a pair of Air Jordan 5, the 5 Red 5s. And the only reason I sold it, I ordered one, and they end up sending me 2.
I probably wouldn't have sold it then, but yeah, I mean.
But I had 3 pair, so I just sold the 3rd one. I just kept the 2.
Yeah. That's what I did with the anniversaries. 3 pair anniversaries and gave one up for a shattered backboard, but
I don't know, man. We gonna see, bro. But let us know what y'all think about these Ferraris, man. Is it a cop for you? I think it should be.
Let me know. He's saying it's the best 14 ever. Let me know in the comments what's the best 14.
Yeah. Everybody out there watching this, let us know what y'all think the best 14
is. Like, that's because I don't see. It's cold. Like, I'm mad. I passed on it or slept on it the first time. I slept on it so hard that's the reason I bought the Raging Bulls. Because I was like, that's on the same kind of level.
Playing it. Yeah. Like, and I get it, bro. That's why I say I think these are going to do phenomenal, bro.
Yeah. I think I'm going to wear them soon. I'm going to do the Raging Bull with a white lace or a cream lace. Okay. Just to
change it up.
Yeah. That'd be dope. Yeah, man.
But like I say, bro, let us know what y'all think about it.
Yeah, man. Like,
comment,
subscribe, please.
Always come to the channel, man. Show love.
It's free.
All day. But like I say, bro, this has been another great episode of the Sneaker Guy Podcast.
Thanks for having me, man.
Had my boy on here with me once again, man.
You know what it is.
You already know, but hey, we'll check y'all later.